Hey there, Max Sterling here and welcome back to another video on our channel. Today, we're going to talk about something that affects all of us at some point in our lives, getting over past mistakes. Now, our minds are powerful machines that constantly remind us of these mistakes, but today, I'm going to show you exactly how to break free from that cycle. You see, our brains are wired to keep us alive and to prevent bad things from happening to us again. Whether it's a dangerous situation or a rejection, our brains dwell on these events so that we can come up with solutions to prevent them from happening in the future. Let's take the example of a mugging. If you were mugged in a dark alley, your brain will keep replaying that event in your head until it figures out how to avoid such a situation in the future. Similarly, if you experience rejection, the pain you feel both mentally and physically drives your brain to find ways to prevent that rejection from happening again. So, how do we break free from this cycle? It all comes down to a three-step process. First, we need to figure out the why. Why did the event happen? Maybe it was because of your approach or your appearance. Once you've identified the why, you can move on to step 2, coming up with a solution. This could involve improving your social skills or working on your physical appearance. And finally, step 3, seeing progress. As you implement your solution and start seeing positive results, your brain will begin to relax and focus on other things. But here's the thing, if you find yourself constantly dwelling on past mistakes, it means you're stuck somewhere in this process. Maybe you haven't figured out the why or you're blaming something out of your control. It's crucial to dig deep, do some research, or seek honest feedback to uncover the why. And remember, focus on factors that are within your control. Getting stuck on the solution is another obstacle. If you don't know how to solve a problem, turn to the internet or seek out resources that can guide you. However, it's essential to actually apply these solutions in your life. Take action and follow through to see progress. Speaking of progress, sometimes the solution you choose may not be effective for you. That's okay. Experiment with different approaches until you find one that works best for you. We're all unique, and what works for someone else may not work for you. By getting unstuck from this three-step process, you allow your brain to do its job. You take steps to prevent past mistakes from happening again, and in turn, your brain will let go of those memories. Now, if you're struggling with the why or solution part, I highly recommend checking out Audible. Audible offers a vast library of audiobooks that can provide the answers you're looking for. Whether you're working out, commuting, or doing your daily tasks, Audible allows you to access knowledge conveniently. And remember, you have the power to find those answers. So, Max Squad, what steps are you going to take to overcome your past mistakes? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit that like button, and turn on the notification bell. By doing so, you'll gain access to even more valuable content that will help you achieve your goals. Before we go, I want to remind you that if you found this video valuable, you have the option to show your support by giving a tip proportional to the value received. You can find the link in the description below. Stay tuned for more empowering and insightful content, and until next time, keep striving for greatness. Hey there, it's Max Sterling, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to share a powerful technique that will help you create deeper and more meaningful relationships in your life. You see, I recently had a conversation with someone who opened up to me in a way they hadn't with anyone else. And it got me thinking, how can we get people to open up to us? Well, I've got 2 key strategies for you today that will help you do just that. The first thing you need to do is reduce your filter. We often hold back from saying certain things or expressing our true thoughts and feelings because we're afraid of how others will react. But by letting go of this fear and being unapologetically ourselves, we give others permission to do the same. So go ahead, share something a little bit weird or out of the ordinary. It could be a random fact about yourself or a unique perspective on a topic. This will show others that you don't really care about being a perfect snowflake and that you're open to discussing topics that are deemed socially unacceptable or strange. People will be intrigued and feel more comfortable opening up to you. Now, it's important to note that there is a fine line between being seen as someone with a reduced filter and being seen as just plain crazy. Your perceived value plays a significant role in how others perceive your behavior. So make sure you have good hygiene, social proof, and take care of yourself physically. The higher your value, the more leeway you'll have to say weird or unusual things without being judged. But reducing your filter is just the first step. The second thing you need to do is ask the right questions. Specifically, use what I call assumption questions. These are questions where you make an assumption about someone based on your observations and see if it's true or not. This shows that you're truly listening and paying attention to the other person, and it makes them feel valued and understood. For example, you might say something like, "You don't seem very excited about the engagement. Is there something bothering you?" This assumption question will prompt them to either correct you if you're wrong or open up if your assumption is correct. Either way, it creates an opportunity for deeper conversation and connection. Now, remember, the information I'm sharing with you today is valuable, but it means nothing unless you take action and turn it into a habit. You need to build a habit of talking to people if you want to create lasting relationships. That's why I want to introduce you to our Habit Builder Challenge. This program will help you build the right habits in all areas of your life, including your social interactions. So, if you want to receive updates about this program and other services we offer, click the link in the description box below and sign up for our mailing list. And that's it for today, my friend. Remember, by reducing your filter and asking assumption questions, you can create deeper and more fulfilling relationships in your life. So go out there and start building those connections today. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. And hey, if you found this video valuable, consider tipping us proportionally to the value you received. The link can be found in the description box below. When I was younger, I witnessed a colleague who was incredibly talented but didn't believe in his own abilities. Despite receiving praises for his exceptional work, he lacked the confidence to apply for a promotion that was widely expected to be his. Instead, a less qualified and weaker candidate got the job. It turned out that my colleague didn't apply because he didn't think he was good enough. His fear of failure held him back from reaching his potential. This story perfectly illustrates one of the key principles of achieving wealth, as described in the book we're discussing today. The fear of failing is the biggest obstacle to amassing wealth. You have to be willing to take risks and face the possibility of failure, even if it means failing publicly. And most importantly, you cannot let the opinions of others determine your self-worth. You have to believe that you are capable of becoming rich. Let me give you another example from my own life. A few years ago, I set a goal to run a marathon, despite not being a strong runner. I took on this challenge to raise money for charity, and the support and sponsorship from my friends and family motivated me. I didn't want to let them down, and I didn't want to let the charity down. The fear of failing drove me to stay committed to my training and diet leading up to the race. I used that fear as a source of motivation and ultimately succeeded in reaching my goal. This mindset of using fear as a fuel for success is something that Felix Dennis, the author of this book, highly advocates. He believes that to become rich, you must harness fear and use it to your advantage. Now, you might be wondering how exactly you can overcome the fear of failure and start on your path to wealth. The first step is acknowledging that fear is natural and everyone experiences it. It's okay to feel afraid, but you should not let it paralyze you. Recognize that failure is a part of the journey and that it often leads to valuable lessons and growth. Next, surround yourself with a supportive network of people who believe in your abilities. Seek out mentors who have achieved the type of success you aspire to and learn from their experiences. Their guidance and encouragement can help you overcome your fears and take action. In addition, take the time to educate yourself and build your skills. Knowledge and expertise can boost your confidence and increase your chances of success. Continuously invest in your personal and professional development, as lifelong learning is essential for building wealth. Finally, take calculated risks and embrace failure as a learning opportunity. Understand that not every venture will be successful, but each failure brings you one step closer to achieving your goals. Stay resilient and learn from your mistakes, using them to course correct and improve. So, my friend, I ask you this. What action will you take to overcome your fear of failure and start on your journey to wealth? Will you commit to facing your fears head-on, embracing the possibility of failure, and using it as a stepping stone towards success? I urge you to reflect on this question and take the first step towards building your wealth. Remember, if you found this video valuable and would like to show your appreciation, you have the option to give a tip proportionate to the value you receive. The link can be found in the video description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.